and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talk Stocks. Today we are going to be discussing NIO, but before we get into that, we'd like to do a little housekeeping issues. This is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. We recommend that you talk to an investment advisor before you make any financial decisions. Always do your own research. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant solely for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. With that out of the way, reminder, go down and give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get notified when we publish a new video. Also go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com, enter your email address to get all our real-time alerts. After you sign up, there's also an option to sign up with your mobile number. This is the fastest way to get our alerts, to be delivered real time via SMS. And with that out of the way, let's get into talking about NIO. There's been a lot of, we created a lot of controversy with our recent article earlier this month on NIO. November 7th, we came out with our latest recommendation, and we said that NIO stock is going to hit $100 next year. And one of the reasons, a lot of people were skeptical. There's a heavy short interest in NIO. A lot of bears. Right now, 33% of the float is short. That's about 59.5 million shares, which, doing quick math, let's see here, 59 million. That's over $3 billion that that the shorts are betting that NIO stock is going to go lower. And what we're going to discuss here, we want to say, we have been right all along on NIO. Our first article on NIO was back on June 10th. And we said at the time that it was a better bet than Nikola or Tesla. Nothing against Tesla. We love Tesla. It was just priced high. And NIO at the time, you come over here to June 10th. And you see that the stock that day closed at $6.30. And we got that listed over here as one of our big winners this year, $6.30. Now, after last week's close of $54, our subscribers are now sitting on 757% gains. So congratulations to all that bought and held. I know some took some money off along the way, which we always recommend. You won't go broke taking a profit. It's always nice to take some money off the table, start playing with house money. But all of these winners lately have been really big. MMM, EDF, ENZC, TSNP. We have to go and update these because these just keep running. Go over here, you see here ENZC is now over 5 cents. Fisker is another one. I'm getting ready to do a video on Fisker probably tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe to get that video. We're a big fan of Fisker. MMM EDF now $1.71, and TSNP hit a dime. This is just such a monster runner, which we've done a video on as well. TSNP, go back over here, check out our videos. We've done TSNP, IDEX, ENZC, so just been some great winners. But going back to NIO and what we discussed back in June, NIO is just such a compelling story. It really is the Chinese Tesla, and you got the CEO, uh, uh, William Bo Lee. He's considered the Elon Musk of China. Um, we recommend you come to go over here to this little search button. You want to read our full coverage on NIO. Um, we talk about here this first one, why NIO a better bet than Nikola and Tesla. And then we get into discussing who William Lee is. And then we covered back in Goldman Sachs came out with a bear call, and boy, they were dead wrong. We said to our subscribers to don't listen to Goldman Sachs. Then we followed up and said, sell Tesla stock, buy NIO. After earnings, there was a dip. We came and we said to buy the earnings dip in NIO. And we're glad that our subscribers listen to us. So coming over here to the latest article on NIO, the key is here. Number one, NIO's going to keep going higher because the short's going to keep getting squeezed, and then the big thing is, really what's happening in China right now. This article, this news release on Seeking Alpha was put out on over the weekend, and it says, Loop Ventures estimates that electric vehicle deliveries in China will grow to 3.5 million in 2023, 5.1 million in 2025, and 13.3 million in 2035. As the biggest electric vehicle growth market over the next decade, China represents the single largest opportunity for EV makers. The country wants its automakers to expand outside of the region and sell globally. Now, they're saying here to do that, China needs Tesla, which is good for Tesla, but we have been saying all along, and we understand the Chinese market very well. We've been to China a few times. We understand the Chinese consumer. They want to buy homegrown companies. Elon, Donald Trump's trade war, whether you like him or not, going back to the tariffs or whatever, it really created nationalism on all sides. And that includes China, wanting to buy domestic, local EV manufacturers. And we have said all along that that is going to benefit NIO. It says here, China's EV plan, they want to attract the global leader in EVs and let that company invest in China-made battery tech, support local parts makers, and hire Chinese talent, let them learn from the best. And this is the key here, because Tesla does have a gigafactory in Shanghai. Eventually, these employees will leave Tesla and start their own EV companies, join Chinese auto parts makers, or pair up with OEMs like BYD, GAC, and NIO. So that's a bullish call on the EV space in China, and this is what we have been saying all along. Here's you can listen to this video from William Lee, and he talks about the thing that NIO has, the problem they've had is just mainly manufacturing constraints. They've not been able to keep up with demand. And that's why, next year things are really going to ramp up because they're going to be able to, get outside this bottleneck that they've had. Here you could see here, in terms of just the deliveries, in October, NIO delivered 5,000 vehicles. This consisted of 2,600 ES6s, 1,400 ES8s, and 883 EC6s. Year-to-date deliveries reached 31,000 units, an increase of 111%. By the end of next year, William Lee is forecasting that NIO will be able to produce 150,000 units per year. And this again, here we talk about, NIO customers love NIO. We said that, China local brands are generally more preferred by the average customer. Let's see here. In September, China's vehicle sales rose 12% year over year to 2.57 million vehicles. And again, China is set to mandate that 25% of car sales must be EV in China, which again is the largest car market in the world. And that would be 25% out of 26 million would be 6 million electric vehicles per year in China. The key to understanding why NIO really is great for China and why it's preferred is because of its battery swap technology. The Chinese government allows subsidies. The subsidies to purchase EVs under 300,000 yuan. This only applies to manufacturers that use swappable batteries. NIO does, Tesla doesn't. As the ministry, the Minister of Industry and Information Technology said, the ministry will encourage battery swap technologies to alleviate mileage anxieties and introduce more new energy vehicles into public service sectors, including buses, street sweepers, and logistic vehicles. NIO, as of August 25th, NIO has deployed 143 battery swap stations across 64 cities in China and completed over 800,000 battery swaps for its users. A lot of people are talking about the BaaS, the Battery as a Service subscription model. That's what NIO is now focusing on. The BaaS model allows users to purchase electric vehicles and subscribe to the usage of battery packs separately. So if a users opt to purchase an ES8, ES6, or EC6 model and subscribe to use the 70 kilowatt hour battery pack under the BaaS model, they can enjoy the vehicle purchase price with a 70,000 renminbi deduction off the original price and just pay a monthly subscription fee of 980 renminbi for the battery pack. Meanwhile, the users will continue to enjoy the existing favorable policies, such as tax exemption and government subsidies. The first vehicle under the BaaS model has completed the process of license plate registration, insurance purchase, and auto financing. And all users who purchase NIO vehicles are now eligible to place orders with the BaaS model. As William Bin Lee said, the BaaS model has long been planned with our unique battery swap technologies. The successful launch of the BaaS model enabled NIO users to benefit from the lower initial purchase prices of our products, flexible battery upgrade options, and assurance of battery performance. The advantages of our chargeable, swappable, and upgradable battery swap technologies will continue to enhance competitiveness of NIO products, promote conversion to our premium smart EVs, and create more values for our users. So let's get to the nuts and bolts and what you're all focused on, and that is the price and why $100 is coming. As we said, NIO is able to manufacture 4,000 to 5,000 vehicles per month or 48,000 to 60,000 per year. However, by the end of next year, that number will be up to 150,000. By the end of 2021, NIO is set to deliver 3 to 5 times more vehicles. you know, at $100, that is just basically, $100 billion market cap. Tesla is over 500 billion. And the story is compelling. The shorts are going to keep getting squeezed, and why we think that the stock price is going to keep climbing, and we're going to close the valuation gap with Tesla, especially once all the manufacturing constraints are alleviated. Um, and the shorts have been getting more aggressive. This article was published back on just the beginning of November, November 7th, and we said in the bottom line here, with 6.45% of NIO's float short, we look forward to the shorts getting crushed by William Lee, just like Elon crushed the shorts in Tesla. At 59.57 million shares short, that's now about 30% of the float. So the shorts all month have been increasing their bearish bet against a NIO. And, so we came out November 7th. So it closed November 6th at $41. And, now we've squeezed another $10. So, we're now up, 30% in a month from just when our article was written, and the short pressure as the short percentage has increased to now 33% of the float. So the shorts have gotten aggressive, but they're also getting crushed. So the more Tesla, NIO climbs, you're going to have more short covering, and we know with the shorts, they're very persistent. They'll cover and then they'll come back again. So they're like they're pesky flies. They're the cockroaches that just will not go away. Let's see here. So, we want to discuss here January 9th. We got a big event coming up. We got NIO Day on January 9th in Chengdu. This is going to be a major, major catalyst for shares. NIO, it's expected to introduce its first sedan model and reveal more details on its next vehicle platform called the NP2. Pricing and details are not yet available on a new platform, but autonomous driving is seen as being, a key highlight of the product. And, autonomous driving, that's where things are heading. That's going to be a huge, huge driver of shares. In a meeting with B of A analysts, NIO execs said the company expects vehicle gross margin to reach 15 to 20% over the long term. B of A has a buy rating on NIO and price objective of 54.70. They've been, they're conservative. They just, they've been behind the eight ball on this. We've been covering, NIO since the summer. We've called every dip, every buy point, and we're excited about as we head into 2021. We think this January 9th we're going to melt up until then. So we expect what we might see is a buy the rumor, sell the event. So we'll squeeze into January 9th, maybe some profit taking. Any profit taking will be an opportunity to buy the dip. But we think that we're going to keep making new highs as we head into the new year, and especially with just the overall optimism of the sector, the EV sector, and NIO, Tesla, Fisker. We think these are the three big three to own in the sector right now. So with that being said, I really encourage you to go back and go to insiderfinancial.com, do a search on NIO, look at what we have said here on NIO. Just do this one here, by the earnings dip in NIO. Let's check and see what the date is of this, because everything is dated on our site August 12th. So you come over here, and August 12th, shares dropped down to 13 bucks. They were up as high over 15, sold off a little bit down to 13, and then it just kept climbing. Um, as we said here, sell Tesla and buy NIO. It's the price here. This was July 29th. Go over here, and shares were they closed that day at 1270. So again, we back up our track record on our calls. They're all date and time stamped on Insider Financials, so we really are happy with how NIO has worked, and all it takes is a few big winners every year to really cement your portfolio. You don't need to own 40 or 50 stocks, just a handful of big winners. You get a few gains like, NIO up 700%, TSMP now is up 10,000%, 5,000%, MMMEDF now, 400-500%. You can have a few losers that don't leave a mark, with those kind of gains, and that's what we look for. So we really like NIO. And we think the $100 price target could be here before we know it. We were forecasting the end of 2021, but right now with the January 9th NIO Day coming up, first quarter, second quarter, I think is more likely. So we were already melted up to $54. We're only 50 bucks away, and at the way this market's moving, we could see it before we know it. So again, we thank you for watching and listening. Go over and sign up.insiderfinancial.com. Give us a sign up. Remember to give us a follow and hit the subscribe button. We wish everyone the best of luck. Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe in this time, and look forward to our next video. Thank you, and take care, everyone. Bye-bye.